Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a one brand tutorial featuring Laura Geller. I buy my Laura Geller products at Ulta and I have all of them separated here, so I'm going to get started. I didn't have a Laura Geller foundation per se. I do have this Balance and Brighten foundation in medium, but it's a little bit, it's not quite enough coverage for what I'm looking for. Today I am singing at church and I wanted to make sure my face looked full coverage and cover up all my old acne scars. So I'm going to go ahead and use this on top of foundation I already applied, the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I just wanted a little bit more coverage today. So this is the Balance and Brighten in medium. I love doing these one brand tutorials. I am working through my collection. It really encourages me to use the products that I don't reach for very often. And unfortunately, Laura Geller is just one of those brands. And I don't know why, actually, because I really like everything. So I'm like, oh yeah, I don't reach for her very often. But I just kind of look through my collection and see, what products I haven't reached for lately. But if you like light to medium coverage, I think you'll like this. Especially if you have oily skin, Laura Geller powder is really good. If I had that in light, I would use it more specifically for under eyes because it doesn't get cakey. It just looks really nice on the skin. Really natural. I also don't have a Laura Geller bronzer, but I'm using this Baked Eye Dreams Sandbar. And this is a, kind of like a quad, I guess. But it's got shimmery, almost like the shimmer strips by Bobbi Brown. But it's got 4 colors in it, and they're kind of bronzy in tone. So I'm going to wear this as my bronzer. I did this one other time, and I think it turned out really nice. As you can see, pretty nice. And I think if I had that Balance and Brighten in like a dark shade, or deep or tan or something like that, it would look really pretty as a bronzer too. It's not quite matte. It's kind of like a satin finish. That's why I like it. And that's the unique thing about that product is a lot of times when you get a powder foundation, it's like so matte and it makes you look like you have cake face. Like you just put baby powder on your face. Sorry, but I'm not into that look. So when I can find a powder foundation that, like the IT Cosmetics Celebration Illumination, whatever that product's called, powder that's got the illumination in it, it's like, oh, breath of fresh air. Alright, now I'm using this Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in the shade Papaya. These look really neat. I mean, I know that's just like the way they packaged it, but they look really neat. They're not super duper shimmery. This isn't a metallic product, but it is like a really nice satiny finish. Maybe even slightly shimmery, but I don't see glitter particles, nothing like that. I just think it gives a really natural looking flush with a little bit of a glow. I guess that's what I'd say. It's kind of glowy, but not overly glowy. I just think it looks really pretty. And then for highlighter, this is one of my favorite Laura Geller products. It's her Baked Highlighter in French Vanilla. It is just the perfect kind of natural everyday highlight if you're not an Instagram model. If you don't want Becca glow every day, this is going to do it. This is the Sigma F35 tapered highlighter brush. This is a really gorgeous highlighter. And I've said it before, but anything Emily Noel 83 on YouTube recommends, I'm like, okay. If you hear the baby, she's downstairs with Daddy. I also have this Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade Tropic Hues. It's like a marble looking blush. I'm going to put a little bit of that on top of the other blush. Do you hear her squealing? I wonder if I'll be able to hear it when I'm editing. Okay, so I did use my foundation and my concealer on my eyes to prime them, so I didn't have a Laura Geller eyeshadow primer. So I'm actually going to use that baked highlighter that I used as my underbrow highlight shade and the inner corner of the eye shade. And then I'm also going to take that on the lid. Today the focus is going to be primarily on the lip, so I'm going to do the lip after this so you guys can see what I'm going for. It is a deep fall vampy kind of lip. I don't do that very often, especially not for church, and I'll be honest with you, I may end up chickening out and changing the lip before I leave the house, but I really love the color. I would love it on someone else, but on me I'm like a little bit shy. But me? Shy? What? Coffee. It's 7:28 a.m. I have to leave at 8:05 and I still have to feed the baby, so we gotta hurry. So here's the lip. It is Laura Geller's Chili Spice. Okay, that's one layer. It's so pretty. Like I said, I just chicken out. Alright, so for eyes, I have a couple of different products. This is the Baked Color Intense Shadow Duo in Dulce and Raisin. And so I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put Dulce all over the lid, and you'll see this is just a really pretty, like, I don't even want to say gold. It's like a champagne-y neutral gold. It's neutral though. It's not warm. It's not cool. All over the lid. And then I'm going to go in with Raisin, the other color in this duo. And I'm going to apply that with the same brush. This is a Sigma E25 blending brush. Doing such a natural eye look, I don't really feel like I need to have extra brushes here. And then I'm putting that just in the outer V and in the crease. That's it. That's the entire eye look today. Keeping it super simple. But I feel like that's what you have to do when you're wearing like a really dark lip. And then I'm going to go in with a Laura Geller Ink Credible. Is what they're called. Ink Credible eyeliner. I absolutely love these. I got like a 4-pack or 5-pack with like a bunch of different colors in them. And this one is in Brown Eyed Girl. And I wanted something that was going to look good but not overly dramatic since I'm wearing that deep lip. So these don't budge. That's why they're called Ink Credible. They go on really smooth. They're gel. Let me read it to you. Laura Geller New York Ink Credible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Brown Eyed Girl. But it just gives you, see this side doesn't have liner. It just gives a little bit of definition with a thin line. I also apply it in the tight line. And I didn't want like a wing, I didn't want anything crazy, I just wanted to look like myself. And this is the Laura Geller Glam Lash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara. If I remember correctly, I wasn't a fan of this, but I haven't used it in a while. It's probably expired, so if I didn't like it then, I'm definitely not going to like it now. Looking in my mirror over here, I'm sure you've noticed that by now. Yeah, I remember this mascara. It does absolutely nothing, and it smells bad. So I'm going to go ahead and do exactly what I just did to the other eye, and then I'm going to switch mascaras. I will use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. So I will be right back. And I'm also going to go ahead and fill in my brows. I don't have a Laura Geller brow product, so I'll be right back when I do that. Alright guys, this is the finished look using all Laura Geller products. I love that I can get like a natural fresh face. If I hadn't used like a full coverage foundation under this, I would have had like a pretty natural look. And then, of course, the bold lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you found it fun to see something a little different. Thanks for watching. Bye.